Adam Silver, one of my favorite commissioners. He took over for David Stern and stepped in. He has overseen tremendous growth in a way much different than David Stern did. Has a much better relationship with the players than David Stern had. He's just a different personality in all senses of the word. He wanted to get a few things out there. Number one, he wanted to explain the situation with expansion. There's been a lot of talk going all the way back to LeBron and Shaq fighting over Vegas. Vegas seems to be a fait accompli when it comes to expansion. Adam Silver said at the CAA World Congress of Sports, he said, hey, Seattle, Vegas, and wait for it, Vancouver. Do you guys remember Vancouver, the Vancouver Grizzlies? Remember Bryant Reeves? Do you know the Vancouver Grizzlies lost their team to Memphis in 2000, 25 years ago? Now the NBA is saying that Vancouver is interested in reobtaining a franchise. Now, I grant you things can change over the course of 25 years, but to all of the public officials, and this is not me in any way humping for owners at all. This is just math. There is not a city that loses a team that doesn't want to get the team back. Seattle lost to Supersonics. And every time you get a team back, you spend more money to get it back than you would have had you just spent to keep it in the first place. You see, sports teams are no different than customers. Sports teams are a customer of the city in which they inhabit, just like a museum is or a business. When you relocate your business to a city or when you decide to keep your business in a city, that's what sports teams are. Customers. Do you know the expense of keeping a customer versus getting a new one? It's an easy equation. The approximate view that we had on Wall Street, and we did this because we understood the math of keeping customers and what it is to market to get customers. When you are on the investment banking side and you've got a company who works with you, that company is going to give you billings over the course of a relationship. They're going to do mergers and acquisitions. They're going to have monetization events. They're going to have various things that they will do with you if they are loyal to you and you are loyal to them. If you are out there in business development, you are pitching companies where there is a low likelihood of getting their business. The amount of money that is spent getting people to switch from Pepsi to Coke is much smaller than the amount of money spent getting people to keep drinking the Coke that they already drink. The third bucket of money is spent on getting people who have not yet tried soda to drink the Coke instead of the Pepsi. So when it comes to sports teams, when it comes to the amount of money you spend, when you have a team, you're supposed to spend to keep it. Because when you don't have one, look at what Portland's done. Look at what San Antonio's done. Look at what Montreal has done to get its Expos back. Compare the expense to what it would be to actually build a publicly financed stadium in one of those cities. In order for Vancouver to even be a candidate for expansion in the NBA, they're going to need to make sure they've got an up-to-date place to play. They're going to need to make sure they have local ownership, all the things that needed to be there in 2000. But the reason the team left is they didn't have the proper support. They didn't have the proper revenue. They couldn't compete. And if you think that the NBA or Major League Baseball is going to expand into Canada right now, it is not going to happen.